2015 Central Florida Fair 4-H citrus tree project. I'm not sure what year this project got started. I'd say we're probably close to around 20 years. Mr. John Jackson started the program several years ago. He was an agent. Mr. Ryan Atwood, another agent who did a tremendous job with the project. My name's Gary England, and I'm now the multi-county fruit crops agent working out of Lake County. I cover 7 counties, pretty much Marion County to Osceola and everything to the east, and work with producers of commercial fruit crops. But again, traditionally part of the project, we like to work with the 4-H and the Central Florida Fair with our citrus tree project. We think it's a real good opportunity for 4-Hers to learn how to grow a citrus tree, but also we want to be sure that we understand the importance of the citrus industry to the state of Florida. Right now, the industry, as far as economic impact, is around $9 billion every year to the Florida economy, and about 76,000 jobs. So it's a very important industry. It's under a real challenge. As we go through the project, we're certainly going to learn about citrus greening, which is a tremendous challenge to the Florida citrus industry. It's also going to be a challenge to producing your project tree. We don't have time to get real in-depth into what we're going to do about that, but we have a lot of information on the project website. Has everybody seen the project website? Anybody not seen the project website? Okay, well, on the handout I have, sorry we ran a little short of those, but talk with if you didn't get a handout, talk with your other colleagues in the project, and also your county, whatever county you're in, your extension office. I will have the handout up. My intention was to have it last night. It just didn't work, but it will be up sometime over this weekend. The new one, the new project book, is on the website and available to be downloaded and printed. So that one is there, and I just didn't get to the other one. Okay, we'll go ahead and start today. This workshop, and especially for first time. How many first time people do we have? A bunch. Well, welcome. Glad you decided to get involved in the project. Before we get in depth into this, basically we have several things that happen during the year. Today, of course, is tree distribution. That's the beginning, and that's really day one of your project book and the project. And so we'll go ahead and start growing our tree. During the summer, I'm going to try to get to every county, but I'm not sure exactly what the schedule is going to be. We've done it in the past during the week, and a couple counties we get pretty good participation, others we don't. So we're going to try to, I'm going to work with the agents in the various counties, although Brevard might be kind of tough to do this, and you might have to team up with an adjacent one, Seminole or Orange, when they do theirs. I'd like to have maybe during one of the regular club meetings that are typically in the evening, have where certainly members of that club that are in the project would be involved, but also the other project members in the county could also be involved. Again, this is a work in progress, and hopefully we'll have something established by mid to late May. But I would think this is going to occur sometime during June or July. And basically what we've done in the past is we just have and again, this is real good for the first timers. We have a how's my tree doing? We have several veterans here today, and they kind of know how things are going. But it's might be good to just take a look at your tree. We may have some advice on what to do to improve, or just let you know how well the tree is looking. So that news about that should come from your local 4-H office. It'll be posted. We have further on down here as we get through we have the Citrus Tree website. Those dates will be on there. There's nothing yet because they haven't been established. And also on the Facebook page. And I know, I think Facebook we're up around 90 or so folks on that page now. So that's an easy way to get information out. When I update the website, I kind of have to have a certain computer. I can update the Facebook page with my phone.
And you have to join Facebook to do that?
To get on, yeah, it's a restricted. Also, you have to be, anybody that wants to be on the Facebook page, there's a way that you'll submit that you want to be on there, and then I approve that. So not just anybody gets on there. Believe it or not, we've had some that were sort of shaky looking, and they, of course, wanted to get it. Not too many, thank goodness, but we do watch that very closely. But yeah, you cannot get into the content of that page without being approved. So that's in the summer. In the fall, I think we have a date set. Yeah, September 27th. At my office in Tavares, we have what's called a mock skillathon. Again, for first-time participants, this is a very good activity. It'll be on a Saturday, which is the 27th of September, starting at 10. And what we do is the regular skillathon will be next winter, and that determines who the blue ribbon trees that are going to the fair are. But this mock skillathon will come in, and we'll have some samples, citrus samples, and that you'll look at, and also some type of questions, because that's what the actual skillathon will end up being: samples of citrus varieties, disorders, etc. And then also questions about that and questions about the citrus industry. So that gives you an idea, a little practice to try to get ready for the real one, which is going to be on. It's on the website now. The fair is February 28th, and I believe the prejudging and skillathon January 31st, which prejudging and the skillathon are right here. The same place will be in that room in there. So those are the 2 dates. But those dates are posted. Another thing we do is we try to go to the Mid-Florida Citrus Foundation, a 125-acre research grove, but we also do commercial production in there, and we try to have a field day. And last year we picked a real bad day, and I think about 5 people could make it, and we just didn't have it. It wasn't worth it for very, very low numbers. Sometime, again, we're going to work through your agents in your counties. We're going to do what's called a doodle poll, and try to see if we can identify, maybe look at 3 weekends from late October until early December, and see which one could work as a potential field day, which is a good thing because we go out in the grove. Again, this is another, I go out and I pick the varieties and I find disorders, so it's another hands-on learning that'll help for the skillathon later on in January. And also you get to see those of you that haven't been in a real commercial citrus grove, you can see what that's all about. And also there's usually a lot of good fruit around to pick, so we have plenty of bags. You can pick some nice fruit to take home, some of our early stuff. So that's, again, in a nutshell, that's the project. There'll be more information and updates again coming, working with all your individual county extension offices, getting the word out, and through the website and the Facebook page. All right, we're gonna start out here. our number one on our when we want to go plant our tree. Well-drained potting needle. Every year, what do you think if I filled this pot with sand or if I filled it with this stuff, which one would be heavier?
Sand.
Right. Every year we have plenty of trees that show up that are sand. It's not really the recommended way. That's not to say you can't grow them in sand, but a good medium, soil medium like this, Baffert 52 mix is one. There's many different ones. Chances are you may not find Baffert. That's mainly at locations where commercial growers, actually BWI right up the road on 441 is where this comes from. But a lot of times you don't find Baffert in a lot of retail places. First thing we're going to do, and I forgot to bring my water jug out here, but we'll pretend. How much soil do you think we need to put in here? About half?
Yep.
What's everybody think? We don't want to fill it up totally overflowing. So we can always take some back out if we need to. Or add some. Probably a pretty good spot there. Might put a few more plantains here. Then we have our tree. Here's our tree right here. I'm going to take a look at it. And what can somebody tell me about this particular tree we've chosen? See anything different? Lots of roots. What? Do you have any idea?
Yes, sir.
What?
You cut it off at the bottom and injected it with a different tree.
Correct. What we have here, notice this leaf is what we call trifoliate, 3-lobed. And this leaf is just a single leaf. And we're growing, of course everybody knows what our variety is, right? What's our variety?
Poncan.
Poncan. What's our rootstock?
Sour orange.
Nope, not sour.